In Ballymena, Northern Ireland, the race was on to see who would become the town's most iconic actor, and lad Brooks had the odds on little Liam Neeson. Raised in a Catholic family with a knack for carrying a brave face, Liam was the third of four siblings, a fact he wore proudly like his older brother's hand-me-down trench coat. With a father who worked as a school caretaker and a mother who was a wizard in the kitchen, feeding four kids on a caretaker's salary and love, Liam learned early on that acting tough was sometimes more critical than acting on stage. Liam's early talents were not confined to acting alone. He could throw a punch as skillfully as a Shakespearean monologue, a talent that won him multiple youth championships in boxing. Alas, with his punch won glory came injuries, and for every jab landed, a muscle protested, leaving him with two choices: wear knuckle plasters for the rest of his life, or learn something less brutal, acting. He wisely chose the latter, trading gloves for scripts, and audiences were all the richer for it. He took his academic pursuit to Queen's University Belfast, starting with physics and computer science, but ending with an appreciation for the fine art of saying, "This isn't for me." He learned about drama while at the Lyric Players Theatre in Belfast in 1976. One might say he majored in exaggerated learning and graduated with a degree in making strangers emotional. His journey through Dublin's Abbey Theatre was similar to that of a wandering bard, gaining wisdom not through scribes or trinkets, but through applause and favorable review. Neeson's first significant notch in his acting belt was in the cinematic retelling of Excalibur as the noble Sir Gawain, earning him frequent flyer miles to Hollywood. Hollywood was not rolling out red carpets just yet, first offering him parcels of roles, often marked damaged goods in films such as The Bounty and The Mission. However, he found his Excalibur-sized sword in Spielberg's Schindler's List. Playing Oscar Schindler drilled his resume with the initials OA, Oscar Award, or, rather shockingly, nominations thereof. In the 2000s, playing knights and wise Jedi wasn't enough, and Liam wasn't done. Little did we know that the man who once dealt swift blows in the ring would bring even swifter justice on screen, with no fighter's cuts to show for it. Taken solidified no cucumber sandwich at an afternoon gathering was safe, should unsavory kidnappers attempt to crash it. Neeson became as synonymous with action scenes as a retired CIA operative as he had been with historical tales earlier in his career. Liam's off-screen life included marrying fellow thespian Natasha Richardson in 1994, a union that conjured two young men, Michael and Daniel. Sadly, life's drama was not always scripted, with Natasha tragically passing in 2009 following a ski accident, a loss that left even our indomitable hero at a loss. But the actor known for delivering souls from peril learned sorrow and redemption in a language far from cinema, finding healing amidst grief. Despite a robust IMDb page that could rival even the most prolific A-list stars, Liam has dabbled past action into comedy and voice work, showing audiences old and new that he's an actor with emotional range beyond a